Hey guys, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a short one, but I wanted to mention something that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about. It's about the cult favorite Luminoso blush by Milani. And I know that if you guys have watched my channel at all, first of all, if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. But if you've watched me, you know that Luminoso is my favorite blush. And I just wanted to let you know that they've changed the formulation. And I have three blushes here in front of me that we're going to talk about. The first one is the original. I was like, I need to get a backup. And then I heard somebody mention randomly that they had changed the formulation, and I was like, what? They cannot do this to me. So first of all, let's watch the original Luminoso. These are the Milani baked blushes. In case you don't know, they've been around for so long, but they came out with a new set of colors, and I think they just kind of messed this one up for me. But here, I hope that you can see that it's a really pretty, it's just life to me. It's like almost like a highlighted blush. You really don't need a highlight with it. It's just a beautiful, really light, frosty, perfect peach with an iridescent glow. Now this is the original formula again, and I just love it so much. So what happened was my mom had wanted some blush for Christmas, and I purchased one for her. And I was like, isn't this the most amazing thing in the world? And she didn't seem as excited as I thought she would be. So we're very same skin tone, like a lot of the same colors. And anyway, when I found out what had happened with the formula change, I was like, oh dear, I bet maybe she got the other one. So let me just swatch the new formula for you. And you can see that, I hope it shows up on camera, it's just so much more, I don't know what the word is, it's almost like more orange. It's not that real pretty pale. It's still got a glow to it, but not as much. And it's just not as much of a sheen. It's just like super different tones. So much brighter, and just, I don't know. I'm still going to use it, but I just don't like this one near as much. And I've tried to, you know, tell myself, hey, it shows up better. Hey, it does this. Hey, it does, I don't know. But I just don't like it, and I'm sad because I cannot find the original ones out there anymore. Ever since I believe they came out with the new shades, like the Peach Bellini, I think it is, and several of those, they are kind of weeding these original Milani Luminosos out, and I'm sad. So here's those, and then I'm going to throw in one more just because this is almost kind of what we're headed towards with the new formulation. This is Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink, and you know, this is said to be kind of in the dupe area of the NARS O blush, and I'm going to swatch this next to the new Milani formulation on the Luminoso. It's really like getting close to this. Not as pink, but it's like we have just moved our way up from the original to this harsher shade. Not harsh, I mean, it's pretty, but it's just not what I'm used to. And then here is the Pearlescent Pink, which, you know, Luminoso was originally by far way a different shade, but it's almost getting kind of similar there with the new formulations. I don't know, just kind of sad, and I thought that I would throw that out there because I know I've seen a lot more people say, you know, I don't like Luminoso, I don't like, you know, what everybody is so, you know, excited about. I don't know why everybody is so over the moon about it. I don't know why it's a cult favorite. And I'm wondering if some of you are just now trying it, or have you had it for years. What I'm learning on YouTube is that stuff lasts for a very long time. But, you know, I don't really repurchase something now until I start to notice that, hey, getting low on this. This is definitely a favorite. I'm going to need more. And I went to do that, and then the shelves wherever I looked for this were just empty all the time. And I was like, okay, I know everybody loves this blush, but why are they just this particular color, a couple shades are just completely wiped out always? Well, this is why. And so I just thought that I would kind of give you guys a heads up, and you can see these here in the package, this being the original and this being the new formulation. They do both say Luminoso, same, baked powder, same shade 05, made in the same place, but they are definitely reformulated. So if you know what the original version of this blush looks like and you can find it, and this is like a holy grail for a lot of us, especially with the skin tone that I have. I just can't stop with this blush. It's just, I have to have one all the time, constantly in my collection. It's just perfect. So I think what I'm going to try to do is at least keep hunting that maybe somebody still has the original formulation, and if you see it, grab it, and from there I'm going to try to get all of the original baked blushes as well from the Milani line that I liked that I have not purchased yet, because I have a feeling that as they're rotating these new ones in, they're going to rotate some of the old favorites out, just like has happened with the gel to powder eyeshadows in the various mattes, satins, and shimmers. You know, there were lots of vast arrays of colors. Then they moved all those out. They moved some in. I've already seen some of those go to buyout stores, and they're moving other ones in their place. So, like the Dolce Pink, some of those, I don't know that they're reformulating anything other than the Luminoso, but my guess is because they're so popular and they're just trying to pull new product out, maybe that's going to happen. So if you're a fan of these, maybe grab backups of the ones that you love or try the ones that you haven't. And so if you find them, let me know down below. If you've seen them, where did you see them, so that I can go and try to find a couple backups. At least if I find that shade, I'm going to get like 3. I don't know. You guys know how I am about products that I love. Who knows how many I'll get, but honestly, I haven't been able to find any. So if you have, let me know where, because online it's hard to know. The picture might be of the older formulation and you still get the new one. That's what happened to me on Amazon. They didn't, you know, fabricate a false product or anything. It just is not going to be easy to tell. Like I said, it's still a really, really pretty blush. It really is. But it's just not that same Luminoso blush that's almost like a multitasker for me. I mean, I've seen people use this as a highlight, and I really think that for mature skin, or for 40, I'm, you know, in my 40s, for 40 plus, it's just like that perfect blush topper. Replaces your highlighter if you want. Can highlight your forehead. You can. I've seen people put this all over their face. I use it as an eyeshadow too, and so I'm definitely noticing a difference in the eyeshadow looks that I create with this newer one than with the older one, which obviously the shade difference really, you know, does change up your eye look as well. So I'm just sad, and I thought I would just share that with you. And you guys let me know, have you noticed this? Did you know about it? Because I randomly heard it from a couple of, I think it was Leanne. Leanne Says, I think, is one that mentioned it. And I was like, no. And she knows her stuff. So when she said Milani was switching up the formula on Luminoso, I was like gasping, because this blush is my all-time favorite blush. It's the one blush I have to have at all times, always. And so I'm still on the hunt. I hope that you guys find this helpful. If you did like this information, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I hate to keep sounding like a broken record, but it's just the way that my channel grows. The more thumbs up I get, the more YouTube recommends my videos and my channel. So please, if you do find this information helpful, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Again, if you're new here, I'm so pleased to have you. And of course, I would love for you to subscribe as well. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.